Somebody said, you know what? I ain't got time for AI. I don't have time for these companies to be out here doing what they're doing. Gas companies are actually using AI to price hike the gas. Can y'all believe that? They using AI and say this is what it should be, as opposed to just saying these are the regular methods that we're doing. This is what you should be doing. They're like, we're going to use AI. And somebody said, I'm tired of it. We're going to take y'all to court. This is what's going on, everybody. Let me break it down to you. California driver said, we're going to file a class action lawsuit against major gas retailers, including BP, Walmart, and 7-Eleven, alleging that they used an AI software called Calibrate to secretly coordinate and inflate fuel prices by up to 30 cents per gallon. 30 cents? Come on, y'all. On Monday, motorists filed a lawsuit in Sacramento saying that over 1,700 gas stations across California were doing this inflation of fuel pricing. And they say the lawsuit states that these companies stopped traditional street corner price competition. Instead, they handed the pricing control over to an AI platform named Calibrate. And that's Kalibrate, Calibrate. According to the complaint, Calibrate collects non-public pricing data from competing stations and sets high predictable pump prices. The software also blocks the normal practice of stations undercutting each other to win customers. Now, the plaintiffs argue an illegal price fixing scheme, and they're saying that legal action relies on California Assembly Bill 325, which is a new law that just passed in January of this year, saying that, hey, you can't ban algorithmic price fixing. You can't do that. Now, this whole thing is the enforcement of AB 325 protects adults managing strict household budgets from automated invincible price hikes at the pumps. Consumers use modern crowdsourced mapping apps to locate independent stations that reject automated corporate pricing tools. And drivers can use digital expense trackers to adjust their monthly travel budgets based on regional fuel costs and trends. Now, why should you care about all this? When corporations replace human decisions with algorithms, it directly changes what you pay for daily necessities. I mean, this is a daily necessity, y'all. We got to have gas. We got to get to and from. We got to have gas and we got to get to and from. Understanding this trend helps you recognize that high prices are not caused by basic supply shortages. Sometimes software is actively preventing local businesses from lowering their prices to compete for your business. So they using the software and say, nope, we just want the coin. Got to ask you, Inez, since you're a guest, you are in the California area. This is in your backwoods. This is happening to you. How do you feel about this?
I think gas prices are already too high here in California. We pay too much for gas. And I don't like the idea of AI being in control of that for a lot of different reasons. I mean, not just AI can make mistakes, but it affects the economy. It affects so many decisions and it affects local businesses, especially if it's going to dictate where we travel and where we spend our money.
Okay. Reeves, your thoughts?
I'm glad it's just California. I don't like California because of the fuel prices anyway. So,
Wow.
hey, I'm just saying, it was the fuel prices. It was killing us. It's a very highly regulated state. And as a truck driver, to cross over from Arizona to California was an automatic 60 cents.
Mm.
It's a 60-cent price difference from Arizona to California, 1 mile.
Okay.
So
Well, look.
with AI taking over now, it's no telling what may happen.
Okay. Well, look, let's ask the audience. Should gas chains face lawsuits for using AI to hike fuel prices? 1, if you're watching on your phone, ban AI pricing entirely. 2, fine the guilty stations. 3, unfortunately, it just standard business. 4, regulate algorithms now. Or 5, boycott the name change. Let me know, what do you think about this? You see the poll question right there on the screen. Inez, Revis, what do you guys think about this? Which one do you think?
I think they should ban AI pricing entirely. Before I did get into trucking, I did manage gas stations, and we had to do things the old-fashioned way. We had to get the prices from the other stations in our area and then report them back, and then they would tell us to change the gas price and everything. Why put it all up into a computer?
Inez?
I agree with him. I like it the old-fashioned way. I was just at the gas station last week and I was driving by the pumps. It was like $140, $120. Every pump I drove by was over $100, which is just crazy. That's outrageous. So I say the old school way works for that. If a company or a local gas station wants to drop prices, I know there was a place that used to do it like on Sundays and Wednesdays, they should have the freedom to be able to do so and also help local consumers like myself. But if they're going to keep it, then I say regulate the algorithms now. But I kind of don't trust it.
I think you should boycott the name change. I mean, they're already saying it's, I mean, I know you have to use these gas stations, right? But you're saying it's 7-Eleven, it's BP, Walmart. I can't believe Walmart would even do something like this. Albertsons. Albertsons does gas out there?
I haven't seen an Albertsons gas station where we don't even hardly have Albertson grocery stores around here anymore. So
Okay, so it said 1,700 gas stations. So, I mean, I don't know how many gas stations are affiliated with each one of these, but I mean, these
right.
gas stations are doing this. I mean, some things that you need to pay attention to, the pros and cons of an algorithmic pricing. Retail managers automate daily price adjustments, saving labor and time, but I don't think people care about that. Software reduces extreme price volatility, creating highly predictable profit margins. Well, that sounds like that's all for self. And then systems balance fuel volume sales with revenue targets to prevent local supply shortages. Well, the less you're at the gas pump, the less you're going to probably run out of the fuel. Okay, but research cited in the lawsuit indicates that the algorithmic tools can artificially inflate retail fuel prices by up to 30 cents per gallon. Reva just said he's in a truck. By him being in a truck, he automatically goes up 60%. That's crazy. That's crazy work, y'all. Crazy work that is going up that high. And then the software discourages natural market competition by actively preventing stations from undercutting rival prices. That, like you said, go the old school way. So look, pay attention to what's happening, because if they're doing this in California, you don't think that they're going to try and slide this into your respective city, your respective state? This is happening. And if we don't have these conversations, what do you think is eventually going to happen, right? So we have to be mindful and go from there. The audience, this is what they had to say. They said, hey, we need to ban AI entirely from this whole situation. We're not feeling it. You don't need to be doing it. And we need to stop this. So, yeah, I agree with you guys. Ban it. Stop it. It should not even get out the front gate. It should not even leave California. So whoever y'all's governor is, he needs to go ahead and figure this out quickly, if that makes sense. Any final words before we tap up out of here and go into the next portion?
I just want to say, hey, the governor is Gavin Newsom. I just want to put that out there if you
I
didn't know.
knew you were going to say that.
Tap in with us. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We simplify it for you. You can't say we didn't tell you. See y'all there. Don't miss out.